You may remember Kennedy Parker. She is the bright, smiling 24-year-old from Homewood that we profiled during her valiant battle against cancer. She lost that fight in 2020, but her mother has worked to honor her memory and help others through things like blood drives. When we last talked to her mother, it got us thinking, what is the journey to turn those well-intentioned donations into life-saving blood that's ready to use in an emergency? And here's the answer.
It is a Monday. 9 a.m. sharp. And Tommy Nevitt's doing what he's done for the last 11 years.
Ingalls Hospital, that's in Harvey, Illinois. I have one box for them.
Loading up desperately needed deliveries.
And when it have a stat written on here, that means that it generally goes first.
He's a key part of how blood gets to the people that need it in Chicagoland as a driver for the American Red Cross.
There's life in these boxes that I'm carrying.
But let's back up and look at the journey blood takes from your arm to Nevitt's truck. The first thing to know is how much those donations matter, according to manufacturing director Raul Mora.
The need is constant, and if people don't donate it, it only takes a couple days, and we can really bring our inventory way down.
So let's say you kindly give of your supply at a Red Cross blood drive in our area. Afterward, your blood hits the road right away. Smaller tubes are sent to St. Louis.
What they'll do is they'll test for all the disease markers that the FDA requires us to test for.
The rest of it travels either north to Madison, Wisconsin, or south to Peoria, where the donation is processed into red blood cells, platelets, or plasma. If St. Louis says the sample is healthy, it's shipped back to Chicago or anywhere else it's needed nationally.
I have to be stocked from either Peoria, Madison. Those are my primary suppliers, but then I get products from all over the country.
In the city, it's labeled and sorted as Red Cross staffers fill orders from 22 hospitals in and around Chicago, requesting all types of blood. It goes into these boxes and on the sheet for Nevitt and other drivers' deliveries.
When I get there, like I said, they're waiting for it. They grab it, go right to the operating room and use it.
It's easily 200 to 300 miles a day, but imagine you're on the other side, in need of that blood. You'd be grateful for every person who made it possible, from the donor to the driver to you.
People don't know how important it is, but I do.
He does, and we do now, right, that we've seen the journey. I want to talk numbers. This was interesting. The Rauner Center that you saw in the piece, they distribute about 4,600 blood products every week. The majority of that is red blood cells. They're doing about 3,000 a week.
Rob Ellis and I were both watching this, amazed that it has all those steps.
We had that same curiosity, and we were amazed to find out the process. And those are kind volunteers getting behind the wheel, making those important drives, and it's impressive. And they're looking for more drivers if anyone wants to either donate their blood or their time.
Doing that life-saving.